Oh, it has been a minute. We are like right at the end. Oh, I guess I better change my, So this might be a really short stream. We will see how long I feel like playing, because if I just beat the Golden Temple, I might just call it. Maybe do a bit of funky mode, get that started, but... Probably going for the minimum of 2 hours, and that'll be it. Oh, I guess we're doing Diddy. I wanted Cranky, but that'll do. I do love this Donkey Kong Jr. remix. It is very nice. Yeah, this entire level is like kind of difficult because it sort of builds itself as you play it. But if you pay enough attention, you're fine. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, you know, I haven't used Dixie Kong once in this playthrough. Outside of, like, secret hunting. And it's staying that way. She is fun, though. But... My guy Cranky? Damn. Oh. I just walked right off. Alright. For real though. Yeah, how is everybody? Hopefully doing well on this fine evening. Just gonna go ahead and do that. The real reason I'm excited for the Switch 2 is the less input latency. I'm curious as to how it will impact regular Switch games, since they're using like an emulation layer for it. I wonder how they'll feel. It's just not natively running Switch games, obviously. But I guess we get to find that out. I'm a fool. I looked to the left, that's my bad. Yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm doing a little stream with somebody. I can't say what, because I don't know if they've announced it yet. At least I think they're streaming. I thought they were just hanging. Don't really know. I don't know what the deal is, but I am doing stuff tomorrow night. And then I got another collab. It's a busy week for me. But I'm excited. Both instances I get to play a game I really like. Come on, Donkey Kong! Aw. Okay, I think we got the grabby thing here, right? Yeah. No! Fuck. Maybe I should take Diddy. The hover might help. Yeah. Do it, Diddy. But everybody gives Diddy shit for being worse than Dixie in this game. But let me tell you. In that last the Kong Temple level, Diddy was the GOAT. And Diddy seems really good in this stage. remember this world being this difficult. I remember this world being more of a victory lap than like a really big challenge, but maybe I misremembered. There's only 3 levels after all. And what you unlock for beating this is quite funny, I must admit. Oh. What's the catch? Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm kind of a sucker for when games do stuff like this. What? Man, and I see that they're doing the same thing the other temple levels do, where there's no checkpoints. Oh, I got Dixie. Well, I guess I'll take her. There's no way she won't make this really easy, though. It's really crazy. She used to have a hover in the old games, and they were just like, why don't we just make it like a godlike double jump? I imagine you can do this level in a really fancy way when you memorize it completely. Probably pretty neat. Yup. Yeah, here we go. Okay, it's time for doing the same thing but in the background now. Let's not rush it. Wow, man. What the hell? That was right at the end, too. Right at the very end. Evil. Let's go, Diddy! No! Oh my god. I don't know how they want me to do that. Do I have to wait? Oh shit. Nearly fell. Do 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 do. I do love the Donkey Kong Jr. theme. A true classic, that Donkey Kong Jr. fellow. Well, if you want to talk about Nintendo characters that just never showed up again, I was a little sad when they were like showing off DK Bonanza and they confirmed that that wasn't Donkey Kong Jr. because that kind of would have been hype. If the reason he looked like that was because he was actually DK Jr. and not DK. But yeah, I get it. Fucking really, did he? Who knows, maybe I won't get to play the new funky mode. If it keeps going like this, I might be cooked. Damn it. I thought I could do it fast. But I guess the ultimate challenge would be doing this level with just Donkey. No Kong. Would also drive me nuts. I think I would go, like, I would not be okay. They really... they didn't design it for Donkey Kong, but... they definitely want you to use the Kong. Is the impression I get. Okay. Last stretch. If I get hit here, basically the run ends. Okay, no, you can't wait. Do you just have to go really fast? That section doesn't make any sense to me. I think that might be the only part of this level I don't like. I'm just not sure what you're supposed to do there. Like, I can't even intuit that solution. There we go. We got it! Let's go! Oh, I didn't change my chat theme to the one I wanted either, jeez. was in such a rush to get started. Alright. Oh boy, this is a minecart level? This is definitely gonna be a minecart level, isn't it? I mean, it's called Rocket Rails, I feel like it has to be, right? Okay, there's no rails going on right now. Oh! Nor are there any rockets. There is this asshole, though. Get out of here. Oh god, here we go. I love the fish that are just flying here. Happy for those fish just hanging out. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Oh god. Oh no, dude. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute hoot, isn't it? That's a wall. That's, whoops, my bad. Oh. Close. There's no way it's over like that fast. Oh, first try. Oh. Woo. Okay, that was not so bad, actually. That could have been so much worse. Oh, let's go crazy clouds. What could this possibly be? They're not giving me a DK barrel either. They must be confident I can do it with just Donkey. Oh. I think I was supposed to wait. Oh, I see. I get the gimmick now. When a platform runs out of cloud, it just falls. That's magnificent. I'm not doing that. Oh, we got rocket platforms too? It's like the Funky's Flight's graveyard. That was just evil. It's like fucking... I couldn't tell if that was a floor or a spike thing until it was too late. It distracted the shit out of me. I don't appreciate that. Alright, I like this level more than the other ones so far. I don't know why I tried to complicate that. Oh, I hate waiting there. I hate having to wait there. You just gotta move with confidence, that's all. Maybe not that much. Fuck off! These clouds might be too crazy, to be honest. Yeah, my apologies for the really late stream. I got wrapped up in some life business. And also doing stuff with my free time that I wanted to do. I'm related to Donkey Kong. That's easy. Yeah, I'm starting to sight read this level pretty well. Oh god. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, what the fuck? Dude! Ah! What is that inertia? Oh. I'm like really locked in right now. Sorry, I gotta focus. Okay, if I had to not get the DK there, I was totally fine, but... It might be time for new funky mode, everybody! Ah, yeah. So I'll show off what hard mode does. Now that we unlocked it. Basically, every level now has a little hard mode belt thing. And what that means is if you play it on hard mode and clear it, you'll get that little thing. And the way hard mode works is you can pick a Kong. And then that's your character. And you've only got one heart in the whole level, and there's no items. I don't remember how this works with Funky Kong, actually. Alright, but I did not want to pick Dixie. I made a mistake. I'm gonna do some hard mode, like a hard mode level or two with Cranky, just to demonstrate. And you know, maybe, just maybe, I will do the whole game on hard mode. At some point. Because I think that'd be pretty fun. But yeah. It's crazy watching Cranky Kong do all this, though. Oh, he has a denture gun. They only stun enemies, though. They don't, Yeah, I will gladly play a level with Cranky. Yeah, only 1 heart, so, you know, it is pretty tricky. I do kind of wish they gave you, like, 2 hearts. They just didn't let you have a Kong barrel, but... like, all the barrels do, is exist to be thrown at stuff. I also think there's no checkpoints. I don't know if they tell you that. Or I could be wrong. I don't know. Up the big tree we go. Yeah, I do not think there are checkpoints in this mode, but I could be wrong. Oh, that guy got eaten alive! There's a lot of pressure to play really good on a hard mode, just because, you know, you can't get hit. Ever. Oh, Cranky! Aw, damn it. I missed the G. But yeah, that's hard mode. Now, I don't know how hard mode is tracked on completion. I don't know if you can get 200%. But, let's see. Time for Funky. For but a mere pittance of time. Yeah, so in Funky mode, you can go back to DK. But like, come on, how do you not want to play as Funky mode? Okay, I've seen this before. Can I skip it? No. I think the worst part is Funky's not even here. Like, Funky Kong not even present in the building. Alright, it's Funky time. I'm so ready for new Funky mode. Yes! Bro just has a snorkel and everything. Why does he pound like that? What the f- Oh yeah, Funky basically is like all the Kongs put together. And I think the barrels just heal him? Yeah. Which, for the record, can be a lot. Because, you know, you get all that health. But they only give him one heart. I don't remember if they restore it to full or not. God, I love new Funky mode. Again, I've never bothered to check if he actually has his own, like, hard mode. Oh. Yeah, I'll probably complete World 1 with Funky and then call it a night. It's a little quiet, and also I'm a little tired. I didn't bother to check if my audio was working, but it looks like it's fine. Ah! No way. I wonder what the hell made them think of this. Like, in what world were they like, we gotta have a new easy mode? I keep forgetting the G in that level. I'll go back and get it off stream, probably. It's so strange. But, you know, hey, playable Funky Kong, I will always be down for it. And, you know, just like in Mario Kart Wii, which I think was the last time he was playable in like a game that I remember before this, he was also very broken. If you're going to have it be, if you're going to have like a top 1 character, it's got to be somebody funny. I definitely think Funky Kong counts. Like, nobody's gonna be mad if Funky Kong is top 2. They're gonna be like, thank God it's Funky Kong. He's gotta be good. Like, a world where Funky Kong is bad is not worth living in. I also want to start Dragon Quest XI soon. It's been a minute since I've streamed an RPG. I think we're well overdue. That might be the Sunday stream. It may finally be time. You know, I'm gonna take some damage and see how much that does for healing. I need something else to hit me. Let's see, how much does the Funky Barrel heal you? Wow, the whole health bar, okay. Quite powerful. I really wonder how funky mode works with hard mode in this game. Yeah, you gotta have funky. Also, hi Fubus, how are you doing? Hopefully good on this fine evening. This, wonderful. When you hear a callback from a job interview, I've been there. In fact, I'm still going through it. Kinda. I currently hold a job, but I want a better job. And so Yeah. You just like fucking... That's it, right? Like, I'm not going anywhere. It's... Yo, Tox! I forgot that they have... they have a parrot with sunglasses. That's so amazing. Now, I think if you pick Donkey Kong, you still get the 5 hearts. I don't remember. It was week 4 of training and they were making us ask AI for wrong answers and I just felt like an idiot being on the phones there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a... That sounds like a... I'd rather not. I definitely cannot blame you for that. Like, fuck that. So I don't dislike my current job, I just don't get enough hours. If I got like, not even twice, but like 1.5 times the amount of hours there, I would probably just stick it out until I moved, but at this point it can't really wait. And my moving situation kind of sucks now too, because my family bought cats, right? Like they got me a cat. So like, I'm like, well now I can't... I'm a little less freeform in where I can go and why, because, you know, I have to be able to take... I have to take the idiots that I live with, which are my cats. The dunderheads they are, I have to... Yeah, it's more or less like, I can't really just go anywhere now, so that's gonna be a problem. But whatever. Living with family, not too bad. We're kind of all mutually agreeing to move out when the person we're taking care of is done. Because we take care of my grandmother because we don't want to send her to an old folks home. And so we mutually agreed, like, yeah, we could just stick it out and stay here. But I'm doing fine. But thank you. I hope things go well too. I think they will. This year, I want to believe in it. You know, I was, you know, hanging out this year under the impression I would be sick forever, and here I am finally basically over this cold. There's like a small cough, and like... That's it. No more congestion, no more coughing a lot. But I've like spent almost all of the beginning of this year sick, which has been really fucking ass. So looking forward to that being over. Yeah, I got COVID from traveling. I did not give it to anybody. I got it from the airport on my way home. And then what happened is after that I got a cold. But now we're finally good. So I basically spent most of January, most of February sick. And then I had like 1 or 2 weeks in March where I was like, yeah, I'm great. Then I got a cold, and it like held on for all of March. And I'm like, can it end now? New funky mode, hell yeah. Unironically, kind of a base way to play this game. My favorite thing about the funky mode is that, like, the speedrunning scene fucking went so hard. Like, I remember the funky mode speedruns, they were really fun to watch. I'm sure they still are. but like they were super tight. Cause Funky is just a beast, really. But also, you're playing as Funky Kong, right? Like, Funky Kong is positive masculine. Yeah, it's actually what it is. I think that's like 100% it. Funky Kong is like consistently like, people will be like, this is like the only man I trust. I'm like, yeah. Honestly, I mean, look at him. You're not wrong. Yeah, I do love me Funky Kong though. Especially when he is, if they tend to use Funky more as a mascot, it would go up to 3. Glad he's over that weird gun phase. Yeah, he had a midlife crisis. I'm waiting to see him in the new DK game, Bonanza. I know Cranky Kong looks the exact same. Do you think they'll have the guts to change Funky? I hope he's in the game at all, truthfully. Because, I mean, we saw Cranky, he looks great. But he's just the Cranky design from the Rare games. I said, I think the only Kong I like more than Funky is Cranky. And, you know, that may or may not be because I relate a lot to that guy. MRE collection. Sheesh. Like, Cranky Kong as a character, I used to think it was really funny because it's like, wow, I'll never be that angry at anything. And now I just like, I like wake up that mad. You're spitting. Iron Saga Versus is the most fun I've had with any of them, and it's because it's like, it feels like the first fighting game I've played that came out past the year 2017 that was like, yeah, we'll just let you do things. And it's not even like a lot of things, but it's enough things. I don't have to do Drive Rush to be plus on my jab, you know? Like, it means a lot to me. I don't have to turn green to be plus. Like, there's gonna be a generation of people that are like, how do you have frame advantage? You didn't glow green. But yeah. I think, I had my old man yells at Cloud, like, fighting game rant, like, a couple of streams ago, funny enough, while streaming a Donkey Kong game. City of the Wolves did not, like, super interest me before to begin with the mechanics and how it works, like, what I've seen of it. But then they you know, they crapped it up. They, like, really enshittified the hell out of that game. Which I already talked about as well, and like that's another one of those things where like I could never buy that game. The ad today too somehow like threw salt on the wound. It's so sad. It's so fucking depressing. But enough talking about that. That makes me sad. What's some good news? Oh yeah. Well, okay, the tariff news is kind of like half good news. I guess that's in the sense that, like, the Switch 2 probably won't cost $1 million anymore. That's about it, though. Because everybody was like, oh, did this really change anything? And it's like, oh, they just took all of the tariffs off of every other country and just put it on China. So the rate is still the same, basically. And then everybody uninvested. And I'm like, this is great. Oh, we got a 7 character? 7 stream viewer raid. Thank you, January. How was your stream? What were you streaming? I demand to know. It's not too much to add. Ran a Sam Show 6 bracket? Oh, who won? Hi, Mad Dog, what's up? Who won and was it Zonkaro? Sam Show 6 is like the one game besides 3 I know where that character is good. And that's who I like to play in Sam Show. Be some funk action? I agree. I had to play funky mode. I was like, you know, I feel like if I streamed this port, like, if I didn't do funky mode, I would be like sinning, you know? Like, people love funky mode. It's like the meme with this version of the game. Like, people just think that shit is fun. Yo, Rara? That's tight. That's a cool character. This Funky Silhouette looks so fucking sick. What the hell? I do have to grab all the Kong letters though, so I can unlock hard mode and funky mode, because I'm really curious what that does. Somebody can tell me if they'd like. Does it still give you the 1 heart, or do you get more? Because I've actually never unlocked it in funky mode, so I could not tell you how it works. Yeah, Funky has 5 hearts, he's got a double jump, he's got a hover, he can breathe underwater, and he can surf on spikes. Funky Kong is the strongest character in the Donkey Kong canon. Is what they're getting at with this. Which is like known information to anybody, really. Like, people could have told you this. But like, it's good that they really confirmed it. Oh yeah, Funky is. I think he was intended to be the easy mode, but what ended up happening is they accidentally made him like way too fun. And so people started speedrunning this mode instead, because he's got all this shit you can do. And it turns out he's really good at beating the game really fast. And he's quite fun to play too, so. But yeah, I really want to unlock hard mode with Funky to see if like you have to do like 1 heart, because 1 heart Funky would be pretty fun to try. I just gotta know. Also, the barrels give you all 5 hearts back, which is just ridiculous. Also, hi Butler, how are you? Good on this fine evening, I hope. Oh. FK barrels, yeah, I mean, that could stand for anything. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, I missed it. Why is this level all black? Because it looks super cool. I think they did this in Donkey Kong Country Returns, and they've just kind of been all about it, you know. Oh, there's people there! Oh. But yeah, I want to start Dragon Quest 11. 11? Yeah. I want to do Dragon Quest 11 this weekend, on Sunday probably. I've heard so many good things about it, so I'm very excited to start streaming it. It's been a while since I've done an RPG, and I did the Dragon Quest 3 remake and really liked it, so I figured, why don't I try Dragon Quest 11? Surely I'll enjoy that one, right? Yeah, I mean, I figured. That tends to be how Dragon Quest works, Phubus. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's a turn-based RPG, and it's gonna be really solid with nice music, and that's really basically all I ask of it. Comfy, I definitely would imagine as well. Maybe it's easier than 3, because the 3 remake, the HD 2D remake of 3, while being comfy at first, got really sweaty really fast. So maybe 11 is a little easier. I'll find out though on my own. It's basically me biding my time for the HD 2D remakes of 1 and 2, because I'm excited for that. I'm really excited to play like a remade version of Dragon Quest 1. I'm super curious how they're gonna tackle that, what they're gonna change. Because that game is like... Oh, I'm a fool. Funky's even happy when he's coming back in on the balloon. Oh my god. You're such a fucking soldier for getting through that. You just leave the fucking NES on the whole time then? Oh. Wait. Did I somehow get a checkpoint past the letter I missed? I think I did. Yeah, I gotta... Whoops. Man, she just got a phone and killed it. Yeah, the only difference with the phone port is that I think they increase the amount of experience and gold you get. So the grinding is a little less involved, which, honestly, I think is a better way to play. No, don't go back to the NES one. That probably horrifies the shit out of you, though, doesn't it? To think that that was the pumped up experience values and it still took about that long, right? Of walking outside of, like, the town and killing wolves. Yeah. People that played that game on the NES and beat it, real troopers, because that shit probably took, like, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Quite ridiculous. That was just like the state of the genre at the time, really. They just were like, well, we don't have time to get more in there, so we gotta make what we have count. Ooh, Phantasy Star games I've heard great things about. My friend Hano really wants me to play Phantasy Star 4. And I'm like, maybe at some point. Maybe after Dragon Quest 11 I'll do that one. I swear to you, I'm crouching. What? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. If you hold a diagonal direction, you uncrouch in the minecart. I didn't know that. Like, that's me holding down and left. But I love funky sounds. He's okay. Don't worry about him. But yeah, I am overall excited for future streams, and I've got a lot of collabs coming up. By a lot, I mean two, because I can count really high. Why are my alerts broken? Oh, because I'm not logged in. Boo! I knew something was wrong. Hold on. Mix It Up also has this habit of taking forever. Where'd it go? What? Oh my goodness, it's not even logging in. What's going on here? What's happening? Mario Kart Wii mode? Yes! God, I kinda missed Mario Kart Wii net play. Like, maybe not an excessive amount, but... Oh, my computer's doing really exciting things. There we go. Oh, I do. I understand that. I don't understand what my computer's doing right now. Oh, that's exciting. I guess OBS is still working though, right? What in the world? Jesus Christ, yeah, did Mix It Up just fucking memory leak into my PC and like freeze it for a whole like 2 minutes? What the fuck? Great program, people. Okay, can we try that again? Oh, it might be totally cooked, actually. Yeah, it won't even run anymore. What the hell? Well, I'd have to reboot my computer for that. And I'm not doing all that. So, blame that program for being bad, I guess. Oh, God. I've never had it memory leak like that before. That's actually a brand new one. Did it launch? My SSD is telling me things are happening. Yeah, it won't even launch. Like, the program will not boot up. I'm trying to see if maybe it is... I got nothing. Sorry, everybody. Oh well. Alright, we're actually gonna get the show on the road here. Yeah, I'm probably only gonna be going to about 11:30, 12 p.m.-ish. Because it's late at night. I started really late. Normally I start earlier, and I was gonna start earlier today, but... I ended up playing a set of Iron Saga Versus with a friend, and let me tell you, Great Mazinger is just fucked up in that game. Why'd they make him like that? Funky is so chill with all this. Hi, Cow the Cat! Not that you know anything about that character being good, right? I mean, yeah. How first time chatter? Cow the Chat? That might have been the person I was playing with. It's a Great Mazinger is a very funny character, that guy. He's moderately usable. He might be viable, in the words of my good friend Peter. Maybe a viable character. But I think you should just play him. He's so fun. Yeah, so my course of action is probably going to be to reboot my computer after the stream. And make sure everything's still okay. And then chill out for a bit and go to bed. And then go to work tomorrow and get ready for a good time tomorrow night. The one thing about stream collabs that I think is really funny is that like everybody that I collab with, they're like, especially if they're like a relatively experienced streamer, although I guess I technically am. By technicality, I sort of am. I'm just like really not a graphic designer, and my layout is pretty scuffed. People tell me I have a nice layout, and I'm like, this is literally like a background from Sonic Mania in a chat box. I mean, I guess it's the effort's appreciated, but like everybody else that I watch and collab with, they're like either they're like a VTuber or they've got like dingly donglies, and I'm like, it's really funny because if we're doing like a simulcast, you've got one stream that has like money, and then you've got a fucking like $5 shoestring. Honestly, I might. You'll have to remind me in like a week when I cash when I finalize my income tax and all this other stuff that I have to do. But I genuinely, you do pretty good work for the fraud crew. And the good news is, I feel like my graphic design directives are honestly far easier than anything you've done. So you'd probably have a good time doing it. It's certainly not like make a big ass YouTube poop or anything, it's just like do a background. Cause the first thing I have to do is refinance my house's basement, basically. This year we are moving all of my computer stuff into an office area, and I am also finishing up some windows in the basement. And this is specifically for these fuck-ass cats that I have. Nothing for me, because I was perfectly content with my setup the way it was here. However, because my cats are troublemakers, I can't have them in here. So a computer room would mean that I could just hang out with the cats in there if they wanted to come see me. Because currently it's a little bit of a struggle. At least that's the idea I had. I'm hoping it works out. You know, I would like it to, but if it doesn't, it's true. But I don't think it would be bad to strive for better, you know? So if I could get a layout, or like a better looking layout and like a... My cat is also a fan of... No, they're not intelligent. So like what I've come to understand is that cats are clever, but they don't have... My friend Temmie, she put it best. She straight up just said... Did I just hear my cat? Nope, we're good. She straight up said, the thing about cats is that they are clever, but they lack wisdom, and I think I've never heard anything smarter in my life. Like, I think that exact, like, combination of words is completely true. Where like, cats will figure stuff out and they'll do stuff, but they lack the wisdom to understand why that's not a good idea, even if they've done it before. Like, they will learn through repetition very specific things, but not, like, broader concepts. Yeah, so whenever I bring food anywhere around the house, I have to go through what I call border patrol, which is my cat jumping up to, like, the nearest surface adjacent to whatever I'm holding and trying to, like, eat my food. Or at least sniff it. He has to inspect it before I can take it anywhere. And I've come to accept this as, like, a part of the ritual. So I just let him sniff it for a minute and then be on with my day, because he's not going to leave me alone if I don't let him do that. He doesn't eat it, he just has to know what it is. I get frisked every fucking meal. That's a level of commitment from that cat, Phubus, that I have never seen in my life. Oh yeah. So like the one time I let the one that always yells at my door in, while I was playing Iron Saga versus my good friend Polar Bear, he literally just like obliterated my garbage can. And I'm like, dog, you had one job. I let you in here. I trusted you. My bad. Wow, it's kind of weird to play these levels and not be, like, terrified. Because when I play these on in the normal playthrough, you really got to be locked in, because you've only got, like, the 2 hearts that DK has, and maybe the 2 extra you get from a Kong. But, you know, as Funky, you're just kind of chilling. That's amazing. I remember hearing about that, actually. I think I remember hearing about that, and I was dying. I think there was a clip of it. Was there not? Oh, the cat's probably fine. Hold on. Cat calmly ruins Twitch stream. Oh, and apparently after doing that, he jumped up onto the desk and knocked down the light, which is very funny. Oh, and of course it was an orange cat. Orange cats are fucking evil. I used to have one, and he was like maybe the least evil orange cat I've ever seen. But I swear to you, that coloration brings disaster. There's just something about it. Although, if you want to know the kind of life I'm leading with these cats, they're Bengals. And if you know anything about Bengals, they're fucking mental. Oh my god, they're mental cats. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I have to go to the bathroom sitting down all the time now. If I explained why, you'd understand. But it's out of an abundance of caution at this point. It's happened. It happened literally before I went to work, so I had to chase him down and clean him. But that was a real fucking problem when my cat did that. So I was like, well, I guess I'm doing it sitting from now on. Because I guess that's off limits now. Yeah, they're, Bengals are interesting, I'll give you that one. I do love this song. Can I jump on him like this? Oh no, okay. Oh, no. And now he's pissed. He's done with it now. Yeah, if we're lucky, I might even be able to get far enough into World 2 to beat it. Pretty unlikely, but... Oh god, I'm... Help! Okay. Alright, one more hit. Damn, Funky! Chill! Like I said, if they have a problem, they should just send Funky Kong. He's clearly the most powerful. But yeah, that happened with my cat. So that's probably the worst thing he's done. One of these cats is a miracle that he's still alive, to be honest. He got pneumonia when he was really, really young. But we managed to nurse him back. But I genuinely thought he wasn't going to make it. But now he's alive, and he really likes me because I helped a lot, I guess. But, he's very healthy now, but, like, it was a pretty bad scare, like, way back, in October or late September of last year. I don't remember which of the two it was. Maybe July? Could have been. It was last year though. I know it was almost a year ago now. But he's doing it fantastic now. Absolutely incredible how awful he is. I told the vet actually that I said the minute he starts to feel better, there's gonna be like a part of me that was like, you know, the quiet was kind of nice, but I don't like him being sick. I think it's much better that he's healthy and annoying. It's a charm point. Every time I go back to Oklahoma, my cat will throw up. So he's saying hi. That's so funny. That's like strategic. Just like, fuck you. Why are you leaving, asshole? Like, don't do that. Yeah, so if you want to talk about, like, cats opening doors, we have elastic bands on all of our drawers in the kitchen. Because these Bengals learned how to reach under, like, where the doors were, and pull them open. So we have, like, elastic bands over the knobs, so that way it holds them shut enough. We can open them enough to get what we need, but the cats can't pull them open and get in. Because that was happening a lot. What else did they do? They open up the laundry hamper on their own. They work together on this one. One of them sits on the top and the other pulls at it from the bottom. And they knock it over. Assuming there's not enough laundry in it to make it heavy, they will do this. They work in tandem. And then they will open the lid and go inside and play in it. What else do these cats do? She kept finding ways to precisely dismantle them. That's so funny. By house train, do you mean like, do you let your dog out to poo and shit, or piss and shit, or is there like do you use like pads? I know some people use pads for the dog. They can't like consistently always be there to let them out when they need to go. Because when you say house train, I assume you mean something like that, right? Or is it just like house trained as in she's just smashing everything in the house? Getting used to a new environment. Ah, I see. Yeah, what we did with our cats, these little kittens, because they were so skittish and afraid at first, because obviously they're kittens that got traveled, like, for like 2 or 3 hours to our house. And they're really young, they're like, what the hell happened? What we did was, first off, I had to get them rounded up in the first place. Because when they were here the first night, they ran away. Not like from the house, but like, they hid. And one of them was behind our, like, water boiler the entire night, fucking screaming the whole night. But then he would stop when I would come to, like, get him. So I spent, like, every 2 hours trying to sleep. And then I would hear him making a lot of noise, and I'd walk out to go find him, and I couldn't find him. But when I eventually got my hands on him the next morning, we basically put them in a room together and just left them in there for a bit with food and water, and then eventually we transitioned them to like the entire basement area, which is where like my room is and the guest room is, or not the guest room, another family member's room. My room and another member's room is there. And then eventually when they got used to that, they just started wandering around the house on their own, and now it's like they fucking own it. And it did not take any longer than, like, maybe a week. Also, cats are amazing. They do all this, but they are so fun. Like, really, they really, really are. I think if you're looking for a pet that is involved, but not as involved as a dog, they are fantastic. Like, they are the right amount of maintenance. I think a dog would be too much for me. Dogs require a great degree of emotional availability. The cat will wait for you. You know, like, that's... Even if they go out of their way to try not to wait, eventually they will wait for you. But dogs are like... Dogs just insist. They will not take no for an answer. The reason I say my cat won't take no for an answer is because I cave every time. He makes enough noise for like maybe a minute and I'm like, okay buddy, you got me, you got me. Yeah, cats are definitely like an accompanying force in your home. The real big difference with cats is that they really require you to earn their trust. Even if it's like not the hardest thing ever, you still gotta do it. That's also fair. But like cats are really funny in that like they like dogs are inherently very trusting of humans. Like they're not just bred to be like that, they just kind of are, you know, like as a trait, dogs are incredibly loyal. I think they do have that over cats in terms of if you want that out of a pet. But cats you definitely have to like you gotta earn that shit. The nice thing is it's not impossibly hard. Unless they're like a feral cat, in which case you really have to train them. And even then, if they're used to you, it's still kind of dicey. But like most domestic cats will attach themselves to you. Yeah, I think that's a good way of looking at it. They try to train you as well, which is pretty fun. If you've ever paid attention to when a cat makes noise and gets you to like do something for it, whatever that may be, they do try to replicate that. So like the kind of sounds my cat makes right now, I mean he lost his voice when he had pneumonia. Like he basically couldn't meow. And now he just sounds like he's going like but he can also meow perfectly normally if he wants to. But he chooses not to because he knows that him grunting and squeaking gets my attention more. So if he wants me to do something, he'll start squeaking really aggressive. And it sounds really pathetic. So it works. Like he'll really add a big rattle to it. He'd be like, ah, and I'm like, okay, dude, okay. There's a lot of urgency in it that I know is faked, but cats do that. It's fucked up. It's fucked up and kind of cool. The same way, like we have little verbal tics for different people that we know, like the way we have nicknames for friends and like certain sounds and like visual signifiers we do for people that we talk with. And it's not really inherently manipulative, it's more just like a social construct. So the fact that cats have that kind of hierarchy with humans is really interesting. Mid-park it realizes it's being yes! Yes! Cats also make like a ton of different sounds that you'll almost never hear unless you catch them in a moment where they're trying to do something and they're really locked in and don't notice you're there. One thing, if you see like a cat like eyeballing something outside the window like a squirrel or something moving, if you're really quiet and you don't make it known that you're there, or at least you're there to the point where you're kind of like a wallflower to the cat, you'll hear it make different sounds that you've never heard your cat make before. It's because that's like the sounds that it actually makes when it's like trying to hunt something or complaining that it can't get something. The meow is just for people, because that's the sound people respond to. Yeah, so the sick one does that, and then the other one is a little bit more solitary, him. He's the bigger one, too. Like, not, like, in terms of, like... It's just, like, the size of that cat is larger. He is, like, 1.5 pounds larger than the other one. Bigger bone, basically. Because his weight is fine. He's just a larger cat. And what he does is that he's very solitary. You can pick him up, and he will not wiggle out for a little bit. The one that had pneumonia will always wiggle out, basically instantly. But the other one, you can pick him up and do stuff. But if you pet him, he gets really anal about that for some reason. I don't know what it is. He looks at you like you just like you just like farted, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" But you can pick him up. So I don't know. But he's the one that when he wants to be catered to, he's really loud, and he'll try to like climb you. Like he'll reach up, he'll put his arms up for you to pick him up. And then he'll just like attach himself to your shoulder and sit there for a minute. They're very different cats, these two that I have. They're completely different. I thought maybe them being part of the same litter and, you know, being a bonded pair would make them sort of similar, but when they were kittens, they looked really similar. It was hard for me to tell them apart. Now their color is like, one is very light and one is very dark. And they are, like, just complete opposites when it comes to just about everything. So I think that's really interesting and pretty cool. I can literally tell what cat is who based on just the body language. Not even, like, the look or the color. If I just saw how they were moving and how they were responding to, like, me making any kind of sound or any, like, my presence known, I would know immediately which of the two it was. I don't know, my family is in the same boat as me, where we're just like, it's really shocking how distinct they are, despite being part of the same litter and the same breed and everything. But, it's not that we expected them to be like carbon copies of each other, but we thought, you know, being a bonded pair, they would learn a lot from each other and you know, conduct themselves in a similar way, but no, they're just completely different. But I am glad. It does make it more interesting that they're, like, very different cats. I love this stage, by the way. It's so cool. Yeah, you know, I'll probably restart my computer, get some ice cream, because I deserve it. Well, okay, it's not ice cream, I'm sorry. It's frozen yogurt. Looks a bit less filling. Frozen yogurt is basically like fake healthy ice cream, as I've called it. But Oh. Oh. Sorry. I zoned out. Ah! My brain like fizzled. I've not like info dumped that hard in a stream in a minute. But yeah, I might actually be able to beat this world in time. It might happen. If I can get through this level quick enough to the point where I can get the secret exit and then do the rest of this world, I think we'll have time. And I can have some frozen yogurt, relax, and then go to bed in like an hour after that. Maybe have an orange too or something. Just a light snack before I go EP. Now that the weather's getting good around where I live too, and I can tell because I ran into bugs today, which is pretty normal. When it stops being winter, a lot of the bugs just show up. Nothing crazy, not like a cockroach or anything, just a bug. But that when bugs are around, that is an indicator that it's probably weather I can walk in. That's the way I look at it. With the exception of it like raining or being like a fucking nightmare. So I can finally start getting those outside sauntering strolls that I've always wanted to have. Because this winter fucking hung on forever. Felt like it should have been over a week ago, and then nope, it just kept snowing. Definitely not my favorite. Because the problem, when it keeps snowing in northern Ontario, it's a fucking nightmare. Because it's never like just a little bit, it's always a lot. And if it is just a little bit, what it does is that it does a little bit in the morning, and then like at night, it just like bombards you with crap. And so, I am like the biggest hater of like winter extending like that. With regards to where I'm at. And so, now that it's finally done, I can, shall I say, really enjoy myself now. Well, I don't think I'll have enough time to beat this world, actually. But I can at least do Crumble Cavern and stuff. Yeah, cats are fun. I love cats. I'm absolutely a cat person. But I do like dogs as well. I just... If you told me, what would you rather have? My answer would definitely be cat. But you know, that opinion is always met with like, Oh, you're a cat person and you're on the internet? What a shock. But you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna say anything, but you're right. Like, I feel like cat photos have just been like a tradition for so long. I'm sort of like saliently desensitized to the idea of that, but like, I know for a fact it is the truth. People just love posting their cats on the internet. That's been like a thing for so long. And I mean, dog videos certainly have also been a thing, but like it's if you ask me what it is most of the time, it is cats. But I think it's because cats do goofy shit pretty consistently. Like, I don't think I've ever owned a normal cat. In fact, I don't even think that classification really exists. I think if you call your cat normal, you're coping. That's my take on the matter. No such thing, you're lying to yourself. Like, a normal cat is like trying to find a Chun-Li button that doesn't make you want to hurt yourself in Third Strike. Not real. They all do. Crouch jab? There's probably something offensive about that. Such a beautiful level, by the way. Like, I think it might be the best looking level in this game, or one of them. It's very... it's really, really, like, immersive, I guess. Pulls you in. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get all the way to the boss, and then that'll probably be it. Because these levels are quite long. And then maybe tomorrow night I will stream again. Well, not tomorrow night. It won't be me, but, you know, you may see something exciting tomorrow. And also next Tuesday, that's a day of importance. Can't say much about why, but... follow me on Blue Sky for more information. I don't post on Twitter. So... if you're looking for a tweet, you're not gonna find one. Like, I just straight up do not go onto that website. I've logged onto Twitter to retweet 2 things, and both of them have been fundraisers for Plus R players that needed the money. And that is the most I've done. Like, I used to think maybe I'll just, like, scroll that site for art, but I haven't even been able to do that. Like, I just straight up haven't even been doing that. So, like, every Friday and Sunday. Oh, like those, today is Friday in California, that kind of thing. That's, like, the one that I can think of. Or is it... yeah, like, any investment I had in like, actually making tweets. Like, what I thought I would do is, like, post Plus R clips on both websites. But not only did it get too hard to do that, and like manage and maintain which ones I had posted already. I just didn't like that site. Like, it felt like whenever I would log on to Twitter, it would just like spew some garbage I didn't want to see at me. Like, it's impossible to curate your experience on that website. And like, when you're at that point on a site, you're just like done with it. Like, it's literally just like a right-wing propaganda website at this point. There's nothing on there that's... That in crypto? Oh, true. Yeah, who could forget? But I mean, I feel like those go together. Like, I don't think you can have one without the other, right? Those are like the yin and the yang, you know? That's the Ryu and Ken of right-wing astroturfing. How it works, you know, you gotta have crypto and you gotta have intensely racist people. It's just what it is, you know?
I grow even stronger.
Thank you for the follow. I'm glad somebody thought that resonated. I'm very happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not here all night. Well, technically I am. If you consider the fact that I'm done at 12 a.m., that is technically the morning. So, I am here all night. I'll have like 8 minutes of it left. I didn't know why I wasn't already following. Fair, but I did make that statement, and it was true. So in that regard, I look at it as like a, you know, an equivalent exchange in that matter. Thank you. Oh my god, Funky? Funky! Okay, here we go. Whew. He's balling out, he's having a good time. God, I gotta slap my hands on the floor like that one day. It's the only correct way to do things. Like, I don't even know what that animation is supposed to be. Like, is that like a gesture that means something? Is it would it not be funky for him to do it like Donkey Kong? I guess it wouldn't. That would be like Donkey, not Funky. But like, what gets me is I think they knew how broken the double jump could have been, because I don't think it refreshes when you bounce off an enemy. I could be wrong. I might be misnoticing things. I swear it isn't. The hover, cutting, and momentum is also pretty smart. This mode really, yeah, it is. I remember thinking, like, you know what? Like, every game should have a mode like this, if possible, where you can play as Funky Kong. But it was like such a cool way to add an easier difficulty setting into this game. Not that I think that there's a bad way to do it, but I definitely really like what they did with this. There are many methods, but I think Funky Kong was like a great choice just because people love Funky. And they made him really fun to play. Genuinely, sometimes, like, the skin you get is, like, all it takes. Like, if Funky Kong was just, like, recolored Donkey Kong with new animations, I would still be like, I'm always picking Funky. This kind of stuff matters a lot, which is why when people tell me, like, loot box cosmetics are just cosmetics, I look at them and I stare at them and I'm like, if you were playing a video game and nothing was on the screen, I mean, I'm sure it'd be pretty cool, depending on what the game was doing, but like, ostensibly, right? You're picking things based on some kind of aesthetic meaning. I don't think any human is making a choice impartially like that. Even the people that say they do, they find something to get attached to. So I've always thought, like, predatory models that just have, like, things like skins and cosmetics, it doesn't really matter, because that's, like, a huge part of the experience. That's just me, though. No, this isn't, like, a popular opinion. It's also me, like, being extremely anti-exert fishing. Just give me the colors! Why are colors unlockable in fighting? I don't understand. Melty Blood had it right. Just give me, like, 30,000 colors that are all good and don't make me do anything to get them. I don't want to grind for colors. I just want the fucking colors. I want the colors! They're palettes! You don't gotta make it complicated. I just want to pick funny colors. But, regardless, that was a big-ass rant. All that to say, Funky Kong is pretty awesome. And I hope Funky Kong is in the new Donkey Kong game. Which I talked about earlier, but I really hope they don't forget him. We've seen no footage of Diddy Kong, who, I mean, probably isn't relevant to the game. But I mean, like Diddy is mysteriously missing. You know, I actually might be able to beat this world. That'd be pretty cool. I think this boss is pretty easy with Funky. Give a man to fish, you feed him for a day, you teach a man to fish. That's what I'm saying! Because that's the worst shit about that. And this might be the worst thing about Iron Saga Versus is that they basically have exert fishing too. And it's like, you got a new fucking lobby avatar. And I'm like, I don't care! I just want Great Mazinger Color 8 and Color 10. I don't want a lobby character. Can I just have the fucking color, please? Please. Why do you hate me? Why will you not let me play, like, Orange Light Bright Great Mazinger? Just like, this does not offend anybody's senses but yours that I want that color? Like, I don't feel like I'm being too demanding here. You know, like, I'm not asking to, like, be a homeowner. I just want the colors. The colors, dude, the colors. I think I was better at this fight with Donkey for some reason. Huh? So I might end up streaming a couple minutes over the time I wanted to spend. Unfortunately. Oh, Funky's cheap, look at that. Oh, damn it. Alright, final phase, here we go. Oh. I thought maybe I could look fancy. Oh no! Danmaku ass motherfucker, that's what I'm saying. Danmaku owl? The greatest Donkey Kong character ever recorded? My double jump does not go that high. I gotta wait. I gotta bide my time. Oh, I should have held on to it. Oh, I'm a fool. I do love the sounds these enemies make. Oh. No. I don't know what the max smash is, but I do think it is 25 or something around that. Well. Oh. Well, that's as good as it gets tonight. But next time on New Funky Mode, I will do a cool world. My second favorite world in the game. If I play this again. But yeah. Thank y'all for coming out for this short little nightly stream. I'm gonna have some frozen yogurt, lie down, and get ready to go to bed. But take care, everybody. Have a great evening. And remember, controller change. Whee! I will. Thank you again, Jalapeno. Take care, Soda. Bye, everyone.